Hey everybody, welcome back to Stratego Freaks for another exciting edition of the King of Strategus. This is going to be cool. We've got our returning king, Marcy Regina Wu, defending the title once again. A proven king, a high quality player. Let's actually take a look at the rankings. And let's scroll on down. And there he is at number 16 at 594. As I've mentioned before, Marcy is about to crack the 600. That could happen anytime. And we're going to, Marcy's going to be playing a little bit of an unknown today. Nephandi, French player, not a lot is known, a friend of mine. And I'll tell you one thing about Nephandi, though, even without the experience of playing some of these high-quality players, did not hesitate to accept the challenge. And I respect that, and that's one of the beautiful parts about the King of Strategus, is that it allows players of different skill levels to compete and see where they stack up, and this is what we want. If you're new to the game and you want to see what that feels like, join the King of Strategus, because a lot of times we don't get an opportunity to play these higher level players. Based off of ELO, a lot of higher level players will not play lower level players just because of the difference in ELO points that can be lost. And, generally, the best players want to play the best players. So this is another reason why you're going to want to join the King of Strategus, because it gives you an opportunity to play the best and win. If you play well, you can beat anybody at any time. So I think that's kind of important. So, look, Marcy is already waiting. And Nephandi, I'm sure, will be joining shortly. And we'll get that party started. Anyways, guys, just a heads up. It's Mantis's birthday. That's right. I am 56 years old today. 56 years young. Feeling 87, but yet 56, which is pretty cool. Bottom line is, guys, it's going to be a great... here we go. Okay, so Nephandi has joined, and I really don't know a whole lot about Nephandi. But once again, I mentioned that we're talking about a player who hasn't had a lot of experience, but yet didn't hesitate to jump in to the arena here and test the skills. So we're going to be kind of finding out a little bit about Nephandi right now as we go. And we all know Marcy, a proven high-level player who has, I believe, if I'm right on my statistics, has defended the title not in this throne that he's held, but a total of 6-7 times in the previous. So if we're totaling them up, this is a very strong player. And I've played Marcy, and I know what I'm up against when I settle in and get into a game, and I love it because we all want to play great players and see where we stack up. So that's where Marcy is one of the top players in on the online world right now. So Nephandi has definitely got hands full and is going to have to play extremely well. And once again, Nephandi's ready. So let's see what Marcy's got up his sleeve today. Anyways, Thanksgiving's just around the corner. Let me get focused here. All right. Marcy popping up the center, and Nephandi coming down the B file. Insta hit. So captain on B. And up comes a quick scout. Taking that scout, not wanting C7 to get discovered, and picks up that scout. Marcy does like to use early scouts to decipher the board. Very good information player, so we're going to see a lot of scouts used early. But who knows? You know, these things can get changed from game to game. Bang. Another scout gone. This is fairly typical. That captain over here on the J file on the Nephandi side is going to become a target. And a push. Exchange. I will probably not be looking in on the comments in the live chat. I'm sorry, guys. I need to totally focus if I'm going to have any comprehension here, so I do apologize for that. Okay. Marcy down to 2 scouts. Takes another piece. And a push down the center. Bang. Gets that sergeant back and is pressed up on a... Ooh, okay. Marcy chasing. And 1 scout left for Marcy. Typical play. And Nephandi retreating. Getting back the sergeant and protecting. Quick hit there, picking up another lieutenant. Enjoying a cold pint right now on my birthday. So happy birthday to me on this beautiful Friday night, California. Okay, so this 8 file across here for Nephandi is completely open for the transferring of pieces. Okay, and now gets back a lieutenant. Okay. Nice moves by Nephandi. Wow, aggressive shot there. Getting that major. Real aggressive play from Marcy. Bringing up that gen. Now that's known information. And Marcy down the captain. Up the major. But the information of that gen is known. So let's see if Nephandi can take advantage of that. Too early to put any type of read on a flag location. Nephandi has 9 possible bombed-in locations, with Marcy having 10. None of the back row from 1 and 2 rows for Marcy have moved. Little focus happening on the right side of the board for Marcy right now. Captain back. Colonel exposed now, so that's a gen and a colonel. Marcy, nothing known yet on Nephandi. Interesting. It's a mystery piece on the J file. Coming down hot. Aggressive hit with the captain. Marcy, not afraid, up the piece advantage and taking another piece. Collecting now, just collecting pieces. We're Nephandi's down. The major, 2 lieutenants. It's going to be a very challenging match from this point forward. Picks up a minor, but now a colonel exposed. One thing Nephandi's doing is really keeping pieces coveted right now. Decides to take back and pick up a captain. I do not disagree with that move, because behind in material, at some point you've got to take. So even though giving up that kernel information, I think it needed to happen. Feel free to put your comments in. Let me know what you think. A little bit of a standoff right there. Bang. Pushing up on that captain. Doesn't flinch. Nephandi doesn't flinch. Keeps the captain there. Not falling for it. We'll see. Okay, so now that's the early gen coming down. Picks up another captain. I would say that the 2 captains could be equal to a major. We'll see. Real solid match so far from the little bit of a mystery player in Nephandi. I don't think these two have played before, so it's kind of a first time game to feel each other out. Fun, aggressive game so far. That was a quick pop, taking the captain back. Now, Nephandi's still in the deficit here. Being down the major And that captain coming back bodes very well for Marcy. As I mentioned earlier, this is Nephandi's first time participating in the King of Strategus, and all these games are a learning experience, so it's pretty cool. Exchange. Colonel's off the board. Nephandi transferring this piece on that open file there, the 8 file. If you're new to the game, these open files, if you follow my cursor across the 8, you need to be able to transfer pieces quickly. And having open files like this is important. Both players have the ability to transfer. And, if you're new to the game, pay attention to those details. You need to be able to attack and defend. And if you have your pieces blocked off or not being able to move them, you can get in problems. So we're seeing some nice textbook, standard stuff here. This piece is a mystery piece coming down. That's a hit. Nephandi down 2 scouts, but does some info here. Oh, here we go. That's a push and another hit. Collecting pieces. Exchange. Fairly close match here. Impressed by Nephandi's ability to hang in there, especially with the lack of experience and tournament play. And against a really high-level player in Marcy. So this is actually a very competitive match. That's off to the cactus, formerly known as a pickle. And we fixed that. Time is not a factor. Both players have been playing pretty quick, so plenty of time on the clock. Interesting. Little push down the center. Just opened a Coors Light. Cheers, mate. It's my birthday. And there's the marsh. It's a great scout there by Nephandi. Needed to find that marshal. Did it at the right time. Let's see if Nephandi can capitalize. Is that the spy? Interesting. Okay. Marcy pulling back, feeling that he needs to defend the center here. There's a full transfer of pieces coming in. I believe that is the gen making its way over to the other side of the board. Could. Okay. Possible exchange here. And it is. Great job by Marcy to, recognize the time to pull over and get back to center control. And Nephandi trying to make something happen there. Good job to that. Picks up a piece. If Nephandi has a opportunity to win this game, it's going to be because of collecting pieces. So that needed to happen. Is this an exchange here? Now the bones of the setup are being kind of exposed here. That was the exchange. No kernels left. If Nephandi has a chance here, it's going to have to be with minor pieces, it looks like. Coming down. Picks up the final scout. But finding that captain is big. Because now that is a target, and it is getting attacked right now, it looks like. Gives up the spy for information. Felt like that could be the marsh. Incorrect. But does find out some more info. Interesting. So that's a dead piece. Possibly. I can't tell if Marcy's feeling vulnerable here on the right side. Uh, A push. Okay. Great job by Nephandi to get these pieces out. Is Marcy in the corner again on J1? I did call the flag placement correctly last time. I'm not seeing that today, but definitely coming back to defend. And that's the marsh, but picks up. What do we pick? Oh, another a sergeant. But now the marshal is exposed. Great job by Marcy there. And I'll say it now. There's no way that Marcy's flag is on the B through F file. I'm gonna say it's G through J, possibly, but I'm leaning towards. Oh, that's a great hit. Getting even on those captains now. Nephandi down in material and the big piece. This is going to be very challenging. I'm leaning towards the flag on G1, H1, or J1. Could be open, but I doubt it. The way that Marcy came back to this left side of the board a few moves ago kind of made me feel like it's over here to protect. Exchange. Not willing to hit that piece. Nephandi does have all of the minors left, which is important, but it's going to be very hard to navigate and get down the board. And the way that Marcy's not even looking at the left side of the board, I feel like this is a lockdown. Yeah, I'm thinking flag G, G1 or J1, maybe H1. Discovering. bomb. I think that is the clincher there. Had to make a decision, try to get a piece back. I love the aggressiveness. Had to do something there. Yeah, G1 is the flag. I feeling that quite certainly. Nephandi fighting this out though, not looking to quit. And hits the bomb, and I think that's going to do it. Still fighting, not quitting. Bang. Trying to get down there. It's just, I don't see it happening here. This game is wraps. And, you know, great job. I feel like Nephandi coming out of the gate, first time in King of Strategus, accepting the challenge against the current king. I love it, and let's give a round of applause to Nephandi for coming in and going against Marcy Regina Wu. That dude is a strong player, and you know, 99% of the Stratego world is going to have a hard time competing against Marcy. So hats off to Nephandi for accepting that challenge, and I know we're going to be seeing more. That was actually very impressed for a first-time King of Strategus player, especially jumping in against Marcy. So this is going to get very interesting. I think we just found another up-and-coming player here in Nephandi. So thanks again for jumping into the King of Strategus. I'm encouraging you all, if you haven't played yet or signed up, please reach out to me, whether it's on the Discord or in the comments here on Stratego Freaks, and I'll get you in the roster, on the list, and you too can give it a go. Marcy, congratulations, proving again why you're the king. You've got some very strong competition coming up here. And people, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate y'all. It's been fun coming in at age 56, starting a Stratego channel. Are you kidding me? And connecting with people all around the world and meeting all these interesting personalities, great, you know, fun and smart people. I love it. And, you know, the ultimate goal is to grow this game and make Stratego the biggest game in the world. And I will not rest until I make that happen. So hopefully you guys can join me on this quest, and we can do it together. Guys, I got to go. I have like 3 more beers to drink, and hopefully I'll be on tonight. I just lost like 3 games in a row to Sir Ball. That guy's good. And I'd look to get my revenge here sometime soon. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you on Strategus. I hope to beat you there too. And I'll see you soon. Bye now.